people, welcome back or welcome to Contour. I'm in a bit of a different space today, so I'm in Wynoga, Vancouver. I'm so happy to be in a studio setting to film. I'm going to be taking you through a lower body sculpt class. So we're going to hit glutes, quads, calves, inner thighs, the whole shebang. It's going to be great. I'm going to be using my block today, that's all. If you don't have a block or you don't want to use one, you can absolutely do this workout without, or just find anything that gives you a bit of an elevated surface. It's just going to add a little bit of challenge for you. So we're going to get going. Right away, just finding a comfortable place of rest on your mat. So maybe you're seated, maybe you're lying down. You're just taking space to anchor your body. Take a moment to bring awareness into your breath, finding a full inhale. Filling the lungs with air, feeling the sides of your waist expand. And then as you exhale, feel the tops of your shoulders roll back and down your body. Feeling an opening sensation through the chest. Sending your next inhale into the back of your body. Sighing out through the mouth as you take your next exhale. Maybe just taking a moment to set an intention for our next few moments that we have together today. Asking yourself maybe why you stepped onto your mat, letting go of any expectation you have for this class, and just allowing it to be exactly what it needs to be for you. Taking another full inhale, and a big full exhale. Now if you're on your back, please stay. If you are on your knees or your sit bones, just make your way down onto your back body. Grabbing your block so that it is beside you and easily accessible to you. Take a moment here to pull the knees into the chest, full breath out. And then from here, just start to rock the knees side to side a little bit. Massaging out through the hips, massaging out through the low back. One more full inhale just like that. And then as you take your full exhale, maybe the heels drive up towards the ceiling, the knees come wide into the armpits, hands plant onto the arches of the feet, flex the feet. Anchor your tailbone heavy into the mat below you and maybe rock side to side, finding your happy baby. Good, as you take your full exhale, can you deepen into your stretch? Find a full inhale. And a full exhale. Beautiful. From here, the feet are coming down onto your mat. Spine is nice and long from tailbone to crown of head. Right away, you're going to grab your block, and your block is going to come underneath of your heels. Find a full inhale. Feel free to readjust that block as much as you need. Anchor your elbows heavy into the mat beside you. Fingertips are long over the elbows up to the sky. As you take your full exhale, start to press into the balls of the feet, press the heels into the block, vertebrae by vertebrae, lift into a glute bridge. Good, right away you're going to feel your lower glutes and your hamstrings turn on. As you inhale, bone by bone, squeeze into the low belly, drop the tailbone, tap lightly onto the mat. Full exhale, reach, find your pelvic tilt, squeeze up strong into your glute bridge, low belly activates. Inhale, lower down, nice and slow. That's it, good, full exhale. Full inhale. Now this time as you exhale, I want you to think about shifting your hip bones towards your lowest ribs at the very top of your glute bridge. Squeeze. Good, inhale, lower. We're gonna take one where you're gonna hold at the very top of your glute bridge, exhale, big squeeze, lift. Just hold. Beautiful. Now can you start to pulse the hips? Up an inch and down an inch. Good, it's slow, up an inch and down an inch. That's it, good. Continuing to find your rib-hip connection here. Your lowest ribs wrap together. Activating into the hamstrings, the lower glutes we squeeze, we lower for 4. You hold the hips high, shoulders down in 3. Last 2. Squeeze and hold the hips high on your 1 big breath. Beautiful. Anchor the elbows heavy to support you. Shift a little bit more of your weight into the left ball of your foot. I want you to lift your right leg into a tabletop. Hold. Lower the hips down. Exhale, single leg glute bridge left. Big squeeze. We're here for 4. Are you breathing? 3. Ooh, I'm shaking. Good. Last 2. Last 1. Keep the hips lifted. Big squeeze, big lift, squeeze, hold. Good. And maybe challenge. Can you extend the right leg tall towards the sky? Can you pulse the hips? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower nice and slow. Tailbone reaches heavy onto the mat. Anchor right heel to block. Ball the foot down onto the mat below you. From here, squeeze the hips high. Double leg glute bridge. Big squeeze, big lift. Good. Now use the lower abdominals to drag the left knee up to a tabletop position. Lower the hips down nice and slow. Single leg glute bridge right. Exhale. Press and plant into the ball of the foot. Big reach. Square the hips, square chest, square shoulders. Lower slow. Find awareness in your right hamstring. Beautiful. Notice at the top how you find that contraction, that squeeze, and then feel that release as you lower. You're here for 3. And lower. You're here for 2. Good. Last one, lift the hips, big squeeze. Now before we pulse, think about driving your right heel in towards your glute. Notice how that activates through the low body. Start to pulse down, lift, down, lift. Rib hip connection, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you to extend your left leg. We're gonna pulse a little bit longer. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lower the hips down nice and slow. Gorgeous job. All right, grab your block, bring it between your knees. We're continuing into this glute bridge series. Your feet are going to be a little bit narrower than they might have been before. Anchor into the heels. Hands are reaching up and over the shoulders to find some instability if you can. Exhale, lifting the hips, squeeze and rise. Range of motion's a little bit shorter because we don't have that block. Inhale, lower the hips down. Exhale, rippling up through the spine to squeeze into your lower abdominals. Lower down nice and slow. That's it. Beautiful. We are going to combo this in 3. The more you squeeze your block, the more you feel your inner thighs. In 2. Last one, hips lift, big squeeze. Now from here, squeeze the block in, lift the heels off your mat, resist the heels down onto the mat, lower the hips to mat. Squeeze and lift. Heels raise, heels resist. Inhale, lower the hips slow. Exhale, rise. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, heels lower. Inhale, hips lower. That's it. 8, 7. Nice work. 6. Don't forget about that block. Don't forget about that upper body. 5. Almost there. 4, 3, 2. Hips lift, run, squeeze. Good. Now softly pinch the shoulder blades underneath of the back body. Just lift and lower the heels. Up, resist. Up, resist. Good. Pulling into your pelvic floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels down, 1. Lower the hips. Pull the knees to chest. Good. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Notice the sensation showing up in the body, building heat, finding breath. Plant your feet onto the mat. Maybe a little bit further than they were before for that glute bridge. We're going to take a quick roll up. Hands are reaching up and over the shoulders. Squeeze the block. Take a full exhale. Rolling up really nice and slow. Slight tuck chin to chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. All right, block is coming in front of you. Hands back under the shoulders, knees line underneath of the hips. Tap the toes. Take a full exhale. Start to find your bear hover. Lift the knees. Lower, resist the knees. It's a light tap on the mat underneath of you. Exhale. resist. For 4. Belly button close to center spine for 3. Last 2. Last one, lift the knees, hold. From here, shift the bum back into the heels, lengthen and synchronize through the upper body. Press the heels of the hands as the bum meets the heels behind you. Pull yourself forward until you're back in your bear hover. From here, combo with the tap, we lower, we lift. Squeeze the hips behind you. Bring it forward into your hover. Lower, lift. Activating through the lats, using the chest and the shoulders to support you as you shift yourself back into your bear hover. Last 4. Quads are starting to activate. 3. Here for 2. Can you just hold your bear on 1? Just hold. Start to butterfly the knees out, in, out, in. Starting to warm up through the outer thighs, burning up the inner thighs. 8, 7, wrapping lower at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Press back into the downward facing dog, just hold. Crown of the head is really nice and heavy. Pedaling at the heels if that feels good for you. On your next inhale, start to walk your feet into your hands. Take a nice big forward fold stretch. Anchoring through the heels so you can lengthen out through the tailbone to stretch through the hamstrings. Start to roll up really nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae, until you're meeting me in a standing position in the middle of your mat. I need to take this wrap top off. All right. We're going to get into a little bit of a standing series here. Your block is coming the long way to the top of your mat, or to the middle of your mat. Your left foot is anchored in front of you. Your right foot is behind you. Ball of the heel is stacked onto your block. So my right heel is over the ball of my foot. Left heel is anchored. Hands are coming to the chest. Activate through your upper back. Roll the shoulders down and away from you. Lowering into your split squat. Sink down. Inhale. Press up on your exhale. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you rise. I want you to think about spreading all 5 toes evenly on your mat into the left foot and driving your heel above the ball of your foot on the right foot. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're adding on in 3, 2. Working into ankle knee stability left side. Last one, sink low into your left heel. Inhale. Drive your left heel tall, exhale. Inhale as you resist your left heel down onto the mat. Exhale as you stand tall. Inhale. Exhale. Resist. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to stand. So my left hamstring, left lower glute are activated. My right quad is starting to feel some fire. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, meet me at your lowest point in your squat, bending through the right knee. Let's pulse this out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on 1. Right knee, butterflies out and in. Out and in. Squeeze the core. Out and in. I'm going to challenge you to dip lower into the left leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. Beautiful. Before we go to the other side, turn your block so it's the long way to the top of your mat. Your heels are anchored on your block. Balls of the feet are planted on your mat. If you don't want to take your block with you today, narrow stance, feet flat. But if you've got your block, elevate your heels. The arms are down by our side, standing tall, shoulders back. Inhale as biceps come to ears. Sink low into your narrow elevated squat. Exhale as you stand tall. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. That's it. on 3. In 2. Beautiful. Stand all the way up on your 1. Sink low. Bum back, chest forward. Natural hinge of the chest. Find 2 pulses at the bottom. Stand tall. Arms sweep down sides of waist. Lift upper body. Bend knees. 2 pulses. And stand. Inhale. Pulse. Pulse. Exhale. Inhale. Pulse. Pulse. Exhale. Beautiful. Now take a look down at your knees for a moment. We want those knees to be passing over toe 2 and toe 3. Optimizing your stability, optimizing your work in the quads. That's it. 8. Take some more energy into that upper body. 7. 6. That's it. 5. Hold your pulse. In 4. 3. 2. Hold 1. Squeeze. Hold. Low belly draws in, ribs wrap. Now sink an inch lower. 1 more inch. Exhale. Beautiful. 1 more. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand tall. 1. Gorgeous. Flip your block. Woo. Step your right foot forward. Left foot is behind you. All foot is anchored. Right heel is planted into the mat. Hands to chest. We've been here before, so you know where we're going. Remembering those cues. Back heel lifted. All 5 toes spread on the right side. Lower slow. Stand, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So even when we're focusing primarily onto our lower body, we still want to be working into the core, into the back body. Inhale. Exhale. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Sink low on your 1, just hold. Now elevate your front heel, lift, resist your right heel, stand tall. Lower, exhale, inhale, exhale. Follow your breath pattern. That's it. You are strong. You're almost there. Almost at the end of our time together. Beautiful. Good. This time, can you sit a little lower? It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on your 1, stabilize into the core. Lift, resist, front heel. It's up, it's down. It's up, it's down. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right heel down 1. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 6, 6. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sink to your lowest point here. The lowest you've been so far today. Right knee to side. Resist it home. Butterfly, left knee to side. Resist it home. We're here for 8, 7. Sink lower into the right leg. 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, and 1. Beautiful. Stand it up. Shake it out. Nice. Okay, ditch your block. Welcome to the top of your mat. Find a full inhale. Full expression, reach the arms tall. Exhale, dive forward. Forward fold. Feel free to walk the feet out a little bit if you need to. Maybe bend the knees. Take as many wiggles as you like. Flatten hands onto the mat. Set your feet back. Find your downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Full breath in. As you take your full breath out, meet on your knees. Send your bum to your heels. Take your right hand and plant it to the side of your mat. Reach the left arm up and over. Finding a little side bend. All the way up and over, left hand plants the side of the mat. Right arm reaches up. And over, full expression. Reset. hands in front of you, 4-point kneel. Step the right foot to the outer right pinky finger. Sit into your nice low lunge. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. If you want a little bit more, turn your right toes out to the right top corner of your mat, and then let your right knee externally rotate. Take a full breath in. As you find your full breath out, come back into your 4-point kneel. Left foot steps through to outer left pinky finger. Sink heavy. If you want more, turn the left toes out, externally rotate into the left knee and the left hip. Notice how that feels for the body. Maybe the heart opens a little bit to the front of the mat. Full inhale. Full exhale back into that 4-point kneel. And then just finding a place of rest that feels good for you. So again, sit bones, knees, back body, and side. Take a full breath in. Take a sigh out through your mouth. Take another here. Inhale. And exhale. Take as much more time and space as you need